We ready to roll?
Broadcasting live from the internet, it's Tuesday night, and this is the Panels on Pages podcast.
Big boys playing with big toys.
This is quality content.
The boomers are into it.
Hey man, I just show up.
With your hosts, Lee Rodriguez,
I am a visionary. Like, oh, you have a podcast? I'm like, no, that's not me. That's somebody else.
Jason Nyes,
Yeah, sure. I'm not getting any vegetables in my diet. I'm just a thick boy.
Jose Guzman,
Is Jose on the show tonight?
He says he's coming.
It's like Elton John all over again, just minus the death threats.
Kelly Harris,
Rip your hand in your pants there, big boy. That's not me. I don't sound like that anymore.
and our good buddy Mahoney.
And Mahoney's here. What's up, Mahoney?
We can do just glorious, wonderful things on our phones, people.
No one's ever done anything like this before.
It's gonna be massive.
It's going to be great. I mean, obviously, I think it'll be great.
And it's all killer, no filler.
My seat's on fire! You take so hot!
Come on. It's so good.
It's pretty good. It's there. It's reliable. You know what you're getting every single time.
Man, I'm so glad you found us.
You're all terrible people, and I'm glad you're my friend.
Put that in the intro.
That's really funny.
Over 500 episodes, and you'd think they'd have the hang of it by now.
It seems like the concept that would run its course very quickly. Holy shit, look at that, we're back! Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025. And this is episode 691 as we make the Warch. Long Walk March. So it said Larch, somewhere between Long Walk and March, and it's a whole thing. It's almost 700 is the point. I am your host, the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez, and joining us tonight we got Mr. Jason Nyes.
Send lactation.
Yeah, and Kelly Harris. What's up, Kelly?
I'm taking Tylenol until I get raptured.
What a time to be alive, you guys. Just what a period. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like people don't all the time realize that they're living through history, right? Like, you don't necessarily know that, oh shit, they're gonna be writing books about this one day. Like, that's where we are.
At this point, we hope they'll write books about it.
That's true. Unless
Yeah,
they
those
banned
gotten rid
books.
of
Yeah,
books,
Lee, those might get banned.
Yeah.
That's true. We can't have anybody, no more scribes.
We recently discussed how, the Popcast over our, past 16 years or so has kind of been a time capsule, and we've been able to track history from our own point of view. And on the recent episode, probably 690, if not 689, we said something to the effect of, and the next time we see you, next time we talk to you, who knows what'll have happened by then? And boy, howdy, what a few weeks it's been.
What a few weeks it's been.
Not
We
even just
had,
a few weeks, like a past 72 hours even has been
No
wild.
shit. No shit. But
You
like
wouldn't-
for our intents and purposes, like a week and a half. You know what I'm saying? Like 10 days,
Mhm,
right?
mhm. You wouldn't ever
Yeah, that-
expect that the President of the United States on Monday evening would try to demonize autistic people while also slandering the brand of Tylenol, straight up saying, don't take it. Don't take Tylenol. And then the next
Don't
morning,
take it. It's hurting the wonderful babies.
the next morning, they're letting him talk in front of the UN, and he's complaining about the teleprompter and the escalator. Truly, someone.
His fucking
please.
UN speech is like, that's fucking embarrassing.
The thing that is the worst about his UN
Your countries are going to hell.
is that so many of those people are just giving him the like he's doing his tight five, and they're all just there for the fucking get her dones, and they're giving
doing
him
your
his
best,
laugh
sweetie.
breaks, his fucking applause breaks. They're like, they should all just be boo in their various languages. So like France could be like le boo.
This motherfucker needs a shoe thrown at him.
Yeah.
I mean, we tonight Jackson and I watched the Robot Chicken DC comic special, whatever the fuck. Like,
Mhm.
and it's like, oh, check out the Star Wars one. And Jackson's like, well, what's the Star Wars one next? And I'm like, oh, sure. I'm like, whatever. And there's one of the extended sequences in the original Robot Chicken Star Wars special is where George W. Bush thinks he's a Jedi, and he has a lightsaber duel with like Abraham Lincoln and shit like that in his little dream world or whatever. And I'm just like, how fucking cute. Like, how cute and quaint. That was like, oh, look at that rascal. Like, yeah, he's a war criminal, but oh, look at him. He's just kind of, he's just a regular old guy. He's just a farm boy. Yeah, he's a war profiteer, but he's just a little silly guy, as opposed to an actual cartoon supervillain.
Yeah.
Oh, it's preposterous.
It'd be one thing
Absolutely
if he was actually
preposterous.
like holding it together, but he is not holding
He
it
is
together.
absolutely not.
No, it's fallen apart just around all of it. but like, he keeps saying, "Oh, it's so great." Like, who are you talking to?
He said grocery prices are down. He told the UN
What the
grocery
fuck are you
prices are
talking
down.
about?
Yeah. He says things are going great.
And like, it's that kind of shit that makes me wonder, like, does he really think that shit's going great, right? Like, he's so out of touch with reality and like surrounded by just such dipshits and yes men that when he says shit like everything is great, they're like, fucking A, right? It sure is great, right? Or does he know it's all going to shit and he's just like, evil and gaslighting the planet? Like, because the thing is, it kind of has to be one of those two things, right? There's really not a third option.
And which one would be better?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like, which one's worse?
Which one
because
is worse? I'd almost like him to be intentionally evil instead of stupid and incompetent, but I think we all know the real reason.
Yeah.
I mean, it could. Okay. It can be both. It could be one,
Right.
the other, or both. That's the third option is both.
A lot of evil comes from stupidity, right?
That's true. That's true.
Ignorance.
See, I don't know. I think evil implies intent. That's the
Sure.
thing, right? Like, you can do some heinous shit, but if it's a matter of perspective or like act or whatever, like that's not necessarily evil. Doing a bad thing isn't evil. Like, but if you know it's evil and do it anyway, like that makes you evil. And I think this motherfucker might be evil.
Yeah.
Oof. God damn.
The literal Antichrist. Like, we've been hearing about the Antichrist since we were kids. Like, you listen to rock music, you watch violent movies. Antichrist,
You grew up in the South.
Antichrist. Yeah. But like
This
this
talk
dude
about like the real thing down here,
is like the legitimate Antichrist, and they don't see it, and they're just like, "Oh, very nice, yes, thank you."
Yeah.
Oh, what a lovely man.
Checks all the boxes. Fucking wild. What a time. Wonderful time to be
One
alive.
of these days, people are gonna have to throw away their MAGA hats, and they're gonna try and pretend that they didn't like him the whole time, and we cannot let that happen. They
They're
must
taking
wear
their
that.
hats with them
Yeah.
in the
Fucking-
rapture.
Ted Cruz is gonna come out of a hole and be like, thank God that guy's gone right. I'm like, no, eat shit, Ted Cruz.
Well,
No.
we're talking about broken clock right twice a day. We all saw that clip where Ted Cruz was like, "No, you can't do this to Jimmy Kimmel because then they're going to turn around and do it on us when they're in charge."
Yeah.
And then he
Because
did
that's
that.
a reasonable thing to think.
He did that awful, terrible Italian accent. Did y'all not hear his Italian accent?
No.
I did not hear his Italian accent.
Oh my God.
I would still feel offended if I had.
It almost goes into like Indian kind of. I don't know if I
But
can
just,
be able to find it.
Not exactly a master of accents, that Ted Cruz, huh?
He's a podcaster just like us.
Oh my God.
If you're a sitting member of government, you are not allowed to podcast anymore. Sorry.
No, you're just not. Like, seriously, like, no, you're not. You can't do that.
Sorry. I'm not going to be able to find it, but just imagine it's very bad. He did a bad
I got it.
job, just like everything else he does. It's terrible. But also, like, making the correct point in a roundabout way. So that's weird.
Yeah, they fucking got me on. Got Tucker Carlson talking logic. Who else? Fucking Marjorie Taylor Greene. Well, I mean, come
Marjorie
on.
Taylor Greene.
Marjorie
Yeah.
Taylor Greene said some shit that I was like, you know what? She got a point.
It's fucking wild stuff.
The day I was talking to Zoe about it, and I said that I said the fucking clowns are ruining this. The clowns are running the circus, and then I caught myself because like there's an artistry to clowning that I think that would make a very insulting besmirch clowns by making that comparison.
The guys that shovel up the elephant shit are running the circus now.
Yeah, they're or the guys who fucking hate the circus.
The freak show. Yeah.
They hate the circus so much, and now they're in charge of the circus. Oh, goddamn. Oh. But, let's light a candle to curse the darkness, as they say.
Oh, I thought you were going to say in memoriam of our sweet special boy, Charlie Kirk.
The special little debate boy that everyone loves. He just wanted unity through conversation.
He
so
was basically
great.
Martin Luther King Jr.
He was Jesus too.
I saw
3 weeks he'll roll back the stone.
Yeah, Zero in the chat says Ted Cruz's accent was 10% Italian, 90% Russian. It was very weird.
Just not good.
Yeah.
Like fucking Sweet D from It's Always Sunny.
Yes! Yes!
Horrible middle of nothing accent.
Oh my God, 100%. Like, why would you go into doing an accent without being confident that you could pull it off?
Oh, God. Yeah, I saw that nutsack on a fucking giant LED billboard. Just a little in memoriam. Like somebody spent money on that. This is not like, goddamn,
Mm-hmm.
We all got so many nickels to rub together, all right? And yet that's what you chose to do with yours. Okay. All right, man. Whatever.
Never in my life have I wanted someone to die a second time. I think it's straight up torture that we spent the last 2 weeks talking about this guy. And then even worse.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not even worse, but how dare they make us like defend Jimmy Kimmel? Why are we talking about Jimmy Kimmel?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So lame.
But the thing is, if it wasn't Jimmy Kimmel, it would have been somebody else.
Right. But he's white and famous, so
It's true. Yeah, you think they would have aimed much lower. That's what they fucked up. That's what they fucked up. They should have gone with minority first. And then worked their way up to Jimmy Kimmel. That's the problem.
When CBS...
They just randomly start calling out Arsenio Hall, even though he's not on TV anymore.
Yeah, right. Like
CBS
fuck Steve Harvey.
dumped Colbert, or they canceled it, even though he's still airing shows. Trump was like, "Cool, do Kimmel next," and then months later, where are we at?
Yep.
And the thing is, like, famously, not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
And yet.
Yet.
Oh, God damn it.
So I'm sure, tonight Jimmy Kimmel's supposed to be back. I'm sure he's just gonna tear into the status quo and not hold his hat in his hands and apologize. And I'm sure he'll really just burn the whole thing down.
You're right. He's putting them back on the trampoline.
What if he just starts just dropping slurs? Like, is this what you want? R slur, N slur, F slur, C slur, L slur.
What they should have done was, all right, you canceled Jimmy Kimmel, fine. But in the time slot, we're bringing back the Man Show.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, hold on. Which version of the Man Show? The Jimmy Kimmel, Adam Carolla version, or the Joe Rogan fucking, what was the dude's name?
Was it Colin Quinn?
No.
Who the fuck was it?
I truly was not aware that this other version even existed.
It wasn't Joe Rogan either.
It was Joe Rogan, 100%.
Was it?
Yes.
I only know that Adam
Doug
Carolla,
Stanhope. It was Joe Rogan and Doug Stanhope.
Okay, all right.
This is news. So was this after the
Yes.
Jimmy Kimmel one?
Yes.
Okay.
It was either because they got too famous or something like contract dispute.
I think there might have even been a bit of a time gap in between. Like
But
I
yeah,
think it might have been like a revival later on.
It did not have the sauce.
Wow,
Yeah,
I
it
had
was like-
no idea this even existed.
Nah, like can you imagine like imagine if you will, Kelly, a lesser watered down version of the Man Show.
They have the trampolines at least.
They did.
Of course, they have the trampolines.
Oh,
yeah,
thank
obviously.
God.
Yeah, obviously they have trampolines.
No girls though, just trampolines.
And now trampolines.
Trampoline.
But it's the same shot, so you don't even get to see the trampoline.
It's just a bunch of backyard wrestlers. Whoop whoop.
Oh shit! Speaking of, just found out ICP is going to go on tour. They're going to be in Vegas when we are. So I was like, babe,
Ooh, that's worth going to.
it might be right.
Yeah.
Like it might be kind of fun. Like just, she's like, "Are you fucking serious?" I go, "I mean, I'm not going to be like down there in the ship, but I'm thinking about it."
Right. Yeah.
She's like, "We're too old for that." I go, "Fuck, they're like 55 now.
Yeah,
it's going to
yeah.
be chiller, I
Like,
promise."
Literally,
Oh, I don't know about
everyone there is going to be the same age as you guys.
Exactly. Yeah, like when Goat and I went to see Twisted a couple of years ago, there was some youngins there. There were some youths. They were in the front.
Sure.
The elder juggalos were in the back. we had a fine time back there. Just quietly, not hurting our knees. It was cool. It's fine. So thinking about it real hard because I fucking love Vegas. I love doing things out in Vegas.
Yeah. When else are you going to get a chance to see ICP in Vegas?
Right.
I wish it was like at the Sphere or something.
Fucking wild. But let's see what else is going on. What else is happening here? Oh hey, I saw the Demon Slayer movie, Kelly. Are you
did?
familiar with the Demon Slayer?
I'm not really into Demon Slayer. I watched
No?
the first episode of the anime and was like, well, that's gonna be the biggest thing in the world, and was like, oh, it's not for me, but it's gonna be huge.
Yeah, I had a similar reaction the first time. It took me like I think I watched the first episode 3 times before I watched the second one, because I was like, I feel like I know there's something to this. Like what's the problem, And eventually it got me, and it's not like my favorite thing in the world, but I enjoyed the Demon Slayer. Checked out the movie. Fuck, it is long. Oh my god, it's so fucking long, like so long, but it also is gorgeous. It's one of those movies that on the way out, like you start thinking about, they're like, oh, this elevates the genre, right? Which is kind of insane. Like you don't get to see that very often, right? I think the last time I felt that was like Spider-Verse. I feel like was one of those kind of shifts in the medium. And this movie looks incredible. The way that it blends 2D and 3D together is genius. Like it's incredible. Channing Tatum pops in for a voice for a minute, but pops in for that voice during an incredibly long flashback sequence. I want to say the death scene of like the main bad guy they're fighting in this movie, like his death scene goes on for about 45 minutes because it's mostly flashbacks to a time where we don't know him from. And I don't know why we should care, because it's the kind of thing you can do in a manga that's serialized and even in TV. But boy, howdy, does it grind a fucking movie to a halt. They did not take into consideration narrative flow in a movie length. It was rough. Like, at some point, I leaned over to Zoe and I'm like, God damn, pinch it off, right? And she almost died.
Oh my god, I'll never forget standing on a New York street corner waiting for the walk sign and just hearing behind me Lee Rodriguez go, "Pitch it off, Jason Nice."
Oh, good times. So, see it if you have it, and you want to, but you probably already have if you want to. It's been like hugely successful. Go figure. Kelly was right about that one. Who would have guessed?
Add another to the list.
add another one to the list. Also on the eventful things part of our lives that wasn't horrible, that isn't the horrors. My daughter turned 18 last week, which is kind of fucking nuts, right? So she's a grown-ass adult, and she could not take the path I took at her age, even if she wanted to, because the world is on fire.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of nuts. It's an objectively worse time to be a young person now than it was when we were young people.
Yeah, it's
And it was hard when we were young people.
Yeah, she couldn't find it. Say she had 2 friends, she couldn't find a 3-bedroom that they could afford.
No way.
Apartment.
No. But I graduated high school, and literally 2 weeks later, moved out of my house 3 states away and set up a life.
Mhm.
It was hard.
You can't be doing that.
No fucking way. No, my dad said, as we were getting ready for her graduation, my dad said that when at his graduation, they hadn't even gotten in the car to come home yet. He's still wearing his gown. My grandmother was like, "About time you found a place to live, yeah."
Oh my god, that's wild.
There's no way she could do that if she wanted to. Absolutely.
No.
Who fucking could?
And he had no
so wild.
fucking legs.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You're just gonna
Didn't
throw
let
your
that stop
legless
him.
son out in the street.
She sure was. Parenting was real different for our parents, you guys.
Yeah.
So, for her 18th birthday, she decided she wanted to go to the gay bar and see a drag show. Which, you know what? Fuck it. I bet there's pretty good vibes. There's always good vibes at the drag show. Always pretty good vibes at the gay bar. They're gonna probably turn up exceptionally high right now because, goddamn it, people need some kind of an escape.
Yeah, if
Sound
you
like a
want to
great plan.
do a little bit of resistance, go to a drag show at this point.
Yeah, it was a good time. Phenomenal performances, wonderful time. The kids had a great time. She brought some of her friends. They had a great time. Her friend Joshua gave one of the queens a dollar bill out of his mouth like a real degenerate. It was great. They had a wonderful time. It was wonderful.
Sexual awakening.
Straight up. Yeah, he comes back. He goes, "I think I'm a changed man." I'm like, do you, Joshua?
Man, I ain't putting money in my mouth ever.
No.
Oh God,
no.
no.
Money. Can you fucking imagine? That's how you
I
get
still
hepatitis. For
remember
sure.
the story of my buddy going to a strip club for his coworker's bachelor party, and he on the stripper's behest inserted a dollar bill into her vagina.
All right, yeah.
One of the
and
most upsetting things I've ever been told.
So
And
I'm
then
assuming,
later on, somebody put that in his pocket and then put it in his mouth.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm assuming it was folded in half lengthwise and heighthwise, and then stuck the folded end in
Or is it like into
a
a
fan?
square? Like they folded 16 times and just shoved it in there.
He made a little origami crane.
Yeah.
and then just blew it in there, and it flapped its little wings. It's like, go on, little swan.
So, we're having a great time. The kids have got big X's on their hands because they can't drink. I don't drink, so walked down, grabbed soda and a Red Bull, whatever, came back. And then Nicole comes over and she's like, "Hey, it's still music's loud. It's all going crazy." And she's like, "I got sodas at the bar." I go, "Yeah." She's like, "Can I have your wallet?" And I said, "Don't worry about it. Just go get it. It's no big deal. They're free." And she goes away. She comes back and she's like, "I need your wallet." And what the fuck are you talking about? She goes, "Yeah, it's like $2.50." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And so give my wallet. And then later on, I went back and I grabbed for everybody. I brought 4 sodas back. And it was just no problem. I just put them down. I don't even, whatever.
Sodas for the
And she's like,
table.
yeah. And she was like, "What the fuck is happening here?" I'm like, "I don't know. I've never paid for a drink here. It just kind of is what it is." And they're all kind of befuddled and confused. And then a few minutes later, my lovely wife comes over and she says, "I think who you are and where we are might explain why you're not paying for drinks, buddy. And I said, oh, fuck, am I pretty here? Oh, shit, I'm pretty here. This is awesome. I'm like, wonderful.
Oh, and your hair is so pretty lately. You're looking
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's like, oh, look at that.
Incredible.
So nice.
We're all becoming such beautiful young women at our old age.
Yeah. It's a good time. It's real fucking fun. It was a good time. And last thing I've been messing around with is I 3D printed some wings for NECA gargoyles, Hudson specifically. And they are coming out looking dope.
Man, you did not give us any context. You're just like, here is a picture of this gargoyle. And I'm just like, fucking looks good.
Yeah.
It very much reminds me of when you'd put like a wash on something and Mahoney would bust your balls about, it looks no different. But yeah, now that I'm looking at it, that makes a lot of... Oh, and they're small, so they fit better on the shelf.
Exactly. Yeah, they're like relaxed, because the only ones that they ever came with are the big giant ones that are probably, 6-7 inches wide each, these humongous.
Those look great. The color matches so well.
Yeah, I just did the second coat before I came up here. Got it nice and even and clean, took all the streaks or whatever. And, not for nothing, I looked at the colors I had, and I knew the exact 3 colors and the exact same amounts I had to use to match Hudson's skin tone, and I was like, fuck yeah, that art school boy is still in there.
That sounds like someone's mom used Tylenol when she was pregnant.
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, this, a little of this, a little bit of this, and I'll put some of that, and it'll be fine. And I wasn't even like a little bit right. It was fucking spot on the first time. That never happens. That's a paint mixing miracle. So, if you guys have got those gargoyles and want some kind of relaxed wings or whatever, give me a shout. I'll see if we can hook something up. It'd be cool. I'd be happy to help anybody out because they should have come with those. Full stop. They should have those.
Yep. It's like the 2012 Nick Turtles that NECA just came out with that only come with 2 heads, one with pupils, one with no pupils. And in Leonardo's case, no pupils on either head because his fucking eyes are closed on the one head.
Yeah, because they're going to make an accessory pack for that.
For sure. They're going to resell you those turtles 9 times before you.
And they would have done the same thing for the gargoyles, I'm sure, if the line had been more successful. I guess it was just too niche to last. To the point to where I saw a whole end cap at Walmart the other day with a bunch of the NECA gargoyle boxes, and a bunch of other shit too, like old NECA product that never goes on sale, if you recall. That was a big deal for them, right? With big ass stickers on them. It was like $24.99. Holy fuck, that's $10 off. And then on the rim of the sticker, instructions on how to take the sticker off to make sure the package stays nice and clean.
Oh my God.
So these did not sell. So that's why I don't have all the wings I need. But I made my own, goddammit.
Yep.
And they look factory fresh.
Mm-hmm.
They're good. Yeah, it's gonna be really nice when they're finished. Really, really nice when they're done. I'm pretty happy with them. So what you got going on, Nice? What you making?
Not a whole hell of a lot. It is sumo season again, so we've been watching a lot of sumo. Instead of just watching the NHK Japan broadcast at either 12:30 in the afternoon or 7:30 at night, Mary has found a Twitch streamer that streams sumo 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
You guys are so into fucking sumo, and I love it.
Hell yeah.
I'm here for it.
I mean, it's pretty fucking cool. We got our favorites. We're learning some of the characters. We definitely have ones that we hate, and I've learned that I don't like a sumo wrestler if I don't find them cute. If they're not cute, I don't like them. And it's as simple as that.
Okay.
And I feel like that's the same with a lot of things. With wrestling, if I don't specifically find you cute, I don't want anything to do with you. But cute,
we only got so much time. Yeah, let's make it everything as cute as possible. Nice things.
But also cute is subjective and it's a case-by-case basis. Mark Briscoe can be cute, but not the same kind of cute that Hangman Adam Page is, right?
True. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Nope.
We just-
I feel you.
We just love our cute boys, and wrestling could take some pointers from sumo wrestling and show more butt cheeks. Just putting that out.
The AEW women's
Somebody butt
division
cheek.
has you covered on
I'm
that.
talking about the men's division, Kelly.
Like Ricochet, let me see them cheeks.
Oh, Ricochet. One of the only times I've gotten interaction from Ricochet way back when on Twitter was I tweeted something to the effect of, Alexa Bliss has one of the best butts in wrestling behind only Ricochet. And Ricochet quote tweeted it and tagged Alexa Bliss like, Bless his heart. The only other thing I really want to talk about, I saw this on Blue Sky, and I want to pose this to the group. This is from Raj Andelman at Blue Sky. Blue Sky Nice Guy.
All right, Raj.
And the question
What you
is
got, Raj?
about Clippy. The Microsoft Word character, Clippy, who would
Yeah.
help you out with creating your document. So the question posed is, do you think unbending Clippy until he was a long piece of metal would be painful for him, or do you think it would cause him to feel a great sense of relief?
That's a good question.
Honestly,
I think it would be painful because it's not like if you straighten out our ribs, it would feel good.
Right. The thing that helps me come up with my answer is the eyeballs. And if you the eyeballs as a clip, when he's a paper clip, are right next to each other. But if you straighten him out, the eyeballs are going to be on complete opposite sides of this piece of metal.
Yeah, that ain't
And-
gonna go well.
And it's going to be very much like one of the aliens from The Thing. And it's just going to be like, he's going to be flopping around just like, kill me. Oh, speaking of that thing we talked about a few episodes ago, I don't know if Mahoney's going to listen to this, probably not. But I got a second draft of that thing.
Hell yeah.
So
that's exciting.
I just need a day off or two at some point, and hopefully I can get that finished for all of us
That's
that know what
exciting.
we're talking about.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, R.I.P. Clippy.
So I'm probably thinking too hard about this, but I think the answer to that question depends on at what point Clippy gained sentience. Right? Like, was Clippy a sentient piece of metal that was turned into a paperclip? Right? Did he come to life as a paperclip, or was he, come to life as a piece of metal and made into a paperclip? Right? Because I feel like if he was a paperclip that came to life, you're just mutilating him, right?
Right. Yes.
You
yes,
gotta
yes.
be like this.
Yeah.
But if he came to life if he has memories, if Clippy has memories of his life as a piece of metal, then maybe he would find it to be a relief.
It's like Slumdog Millionaire, but all of his memories are Microsoft Word based. And his poor eyebrows.
We went to college.
Mm.
Ridiculous.
Barely. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh
What?
God. I googled
What?
I googled Clippy and clicked on images.
Oh no.
What the fuck? Pregnant blushing Clippy. And I would have never
pregnant waifu Clippy.
I would have
Is
never
this everything you've ever wanted?
I've never would have considered the piece of paper to be part of Clippy.
No. That's like Clippy's magic carpet.
Right. Yeah. It's his home.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
fucked up, man.
Snails carry their homes on their back,
Clippy's designer wants to know who got Clippy pregnant.
I would want to know that too.
It was a virgin birth.
Oh,
Also, oh god, that's so terrible. And the belly button, the distended belly button, disgusting.
it's too good.
The
Yeah.
internet was a bad choice.
Yeah, like I said, Tom was the harbinger of the apocalypse, and we didn't know.
But hey, if it weren't for the internet, I wouldn't have been able to see Charlie Kirk's neck explode, and I thank it for that. It's not often that I cheer and laugh out loud when I see actual snuff film, but that
Oh, guys, there's more to that image.
oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm sending it now in the
Oh
the
god.
Is there a
Yes,
whole
yeah.
is there a video?
There's a
Oh,
whole
God, there's
article.
video, isn't there?
Oh, fuck me, Kelly. Fuck me running.
What? Oh my God! Why?
What?
Jesus!
So it's getting fucked by a couple of fingers,
Jesus.
but the finger got
Yeah.
it pregnant? Oh, the
I
finger's
guess so.
kind of bending it apart and ripping apart the paper. Looks like abuse.
Clippy's into rough trade. It's fine.
Yeah, I just googled Clippy Rule 34 to see what would come up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if
Oh,
I were the
somewhere-
creator of
There's
Clippy, I would
one
also
of
be.
Clippy putting himself in a dog's asshole.
Himself. The dexterity that would take. Oh, very impressive.
Would that reset the dog?
I don't know.
Because usually you put a paper clip in a hole, it resets whatever hole you're putting
Puts-
it
Puts it back into English mode.
in.
Boy, I don't like these pictures.
Now, let's talk about something else, Kelly. What's going on?
I'm sending you guys another one.
Wait, take us out of this. I don't want to see another
You
one.
probably shouldn't show this one on the screen, though.
Oh my God! Why?
I'm gonna show it. It's small enough. It looks like
says,
I am horny.
It looks like I'm horny.
Would you like to help with that? Looks like he's wearing truck nuts.
Yeah.
I actually thought about Clippy the other day because if you're anything like me, I fucking hated Clippy.
Yeah,
no one
get outta
liked
here, Clippy.
Like no one enjoyed. Like, no, I don't. Hey, where'd Clippy go? Said no one fucking ever. Right? Like it's just not a thing that anybody would give
Yeah,
a shit about.
Clippy-
Everyone hated Clippy.
Clippy was the precursor to all these AI assistants that none of us want anything to do with.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like we all fucking talk trash about Clippy, and now, you know, his descendants are everywhere. Fucking Clippy's grandson is coming to take your white collar job, and also probably mine. So, so in the end, Clippy's gonna get the last laugh. That prick. What you got going on, Kelly? When you're not horrifying your friends.
Yeah, not much. I'm a Magic the Gathering guy now.
What? Oh God, you don't need that in your life, Kelly.
Too
Well,
much
too
Tylenol.
late.
Too much Tylenol.
I bought 2 booster boxes of the fucking Spider-Man set.
Hey,
I think I'm done buying sealed things. I'm just going singles now for that, just to complete the set.
That
But,
makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I mean, completing a set of cards is a fun hunt, I feel like.
It is. It's a good time.
You know, I was just talking about this too. I tried to do that because they had a new series of Marvel Legends, or not Marvel Legends, Marvel Masterpieces out, right? And I was like, oh shit! You know, back in the day, you could buy a pack of cards, or $50, you got a box. The box had X many packs in it, but you were guaranteed to have a full set in the box.
Yeah,
You know,
they don't do that anymore.
They do not do that anymore. You got to get like, you can get a box, but if you want the full set, you got to get make sure you get a purple box and a green box and a fucking this and that. Like it's so convoluted to get the whole set. It's so crazy. They ruined it.
Yeah, I'm not completing the Spider-Man set just because it would be far too much money. I'm debating
Already.
Oh God, yeah.
Already, it's too much money. That's crazy.
Oh, buddy. I'm debating on pulling the trigger on the anti-venom card but it's like $25 now.
God damn.
And I'm debating, I'm like, all right, well then if I'm paying that much,
Just get the toy.
exactly, just slap
Right,
on
yeah.
the extra 15 and get the toy.
Yeah, right.
But I do like the card art for the regular version more. So I don't know. I gotta think on it.
That's a real pickle of a choice there, bud.
Yeah, but there's some crazy expensive cards in the set.
Already. That is
Oh.
wild.
And buddy, the set hasn't even officially come out yet.
Oh my god.
It drops on Friday. Like for the most part, the prices aren't bad, but like there's a lot. All right, I'm gonna take this.
But the secondary market already exists and has set a level before release.
Here, I'm sending
That's
the
nuts.
TCG player link in the chat so you can pop that up on the screen so we can kind of look at it. And I set it so like the most expensive cards, the most expensive products will come up first.
Yes, let me put on the screen share so I can show that. Oh, oops!
It's sorted best match, sorted by most price high to low. Okay, so at the top we've got the collector booster cases. That doesn't count. Those are things, but still far too expensive. But look at these fucking the Spider-Man.
$7.95. $9.49. Holy shit.
Yeah, those spectacular Spider-Man borderless cards are going for nuts money. The Soul Stone is what people are losing their goddamn minds about for this set.
Well, this one Spider-Man has him in his Fantastic Four costume with the paper bag over his head, and he's showing toes for free, so
Yeah.
I understand why that
He's
one's
showing toes for
$900.
$900.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is wild, man.
It's crazy. I'm trying to let me look at because I have been logging what I've been getting in TCG Player just so I can keep track of everything I have.
How much in one of these booster boxes?
The booster box is $156.95 on here.
That's a lot.
That's way too much work.
Yeah.
So my most expensive card that I have is the Norman Osborn card that turns into the Green Goblin, and that is sitting at $30.18.
Well, Kelly,
Yeah.
you can retire.
Yep. Oh yeah. But yeah, so no, this shit, people lose their goddamn minds about this stuff. But then there's hundreds of,
Fucking
not
nuts.
hundreds. There's a bunch of cards in this set that are worth like 10 cents, you know.
Of course, yeah.
But like the high-end rare stuff, people are losing it. But like, of course, like, who doesn't want a Magic the Gathering card with art by Steve Ditko on it? Like, come on.
But the thing but like, if it's not in the world yet, how is there a scarcity to drive these kinds of prices?
Well, you can wait just based on the rarity to the cards, and you can kind of get a breakdown on how things are going to be distributed based on past releases and stuff like that.
No, so it's just fucking nerd math, basically.
Yes. Like the
Gotcha,
Soulstone thing, one of that really expensive one is, like, they even say it's only available in collector boosters, and it is only available in 1% of collector boosters.
What are you doing? What the fuck? Like, what are we doing? That's crazy.
Yeah. Like, it's a good-ass card, but still.
Y'all seen any of those videos of the Pokemon vending machines and the grown men getting into shoving matches over it?
I was just explaining to an old man about that today at work because he was looking for stuff for his grandson, and I was like, buddy, I'm sorry,
What?
it ain't happening.
What's happening?
So
They're fighting over capsule machines?
Well, no, it's vending machines that sell Pokemon cards. So
Oh.
scalpers are lining up to get their first thing and buy up the whole vending machine, and obviously other adult men are not taking it very kindly. There's a new Pokemon scalpers get into a fight video almost every day.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If I didn't work at a
I don't
shop
get any of that.
sold
I just
this
get
shit,
I just get
I
hateful
wouldn't get
shit
it.
at night. Okay, there you go.
yeah, your internet is mean to you, Lee.
My internet is so mean to me, you guys. It does not
Are you
want me
still
to be
looking at
happy.
Google News or whatever the fuck?
No, I try not to. It just upsets me.
Then where are you getting all this awful shit from?
Mostly Google News and Threads.
Stop looking at Google News.
And Threads, like
What's going on Threads?
Threads is
Nobody.
still,
They
it's
just
still
shove it down
meta.
your throat on Instagram. You're like, I don't want to see this shit. And they're like, okay, cool. We won't show you anymore. And then it does it immediately.
Right. Yeah, the thing that
But
kept me off of Threads for so long is every time I would click a link, it would ask me to download the app, and I'm saying, no, I don't fucking want to do that. And then you just think about it that, like, meta products are some of the worst, most evil things ever introduced into our society. Facebook radicalized all the boomers into not wanting to take vaccines or wear masks, and you just got to scroll Instagram for a little bit before you see a few people that have been human trafficked.
Yeah, like social media was absolutely a mistake. Like if they're gonna talking about being through history, going through history, living through history, you know, they're gonna look back at like I said, MySpace, and gonna be like, and that's where it all turned to shit.
Yeah, you say MySpace, but
MySpace was chill.
MySpace,
But without MySpace, there wouldn't be a Facebook.
right?
You know what I'm
but,
saying?
But
Like
say,
it kind of like
say the technology stopped in 2007. And we just have that MySpace now.
Sounds pretty good.
What
sound
song
pretty
would be
good.
on your profile? At one point,
what a simpler time.
at one point,
What a simpler time.
because of Watchmen, I had Rise of the Valkyries as my profile song on MySpace, and boy, oh boy, looking back, that's real alt-right, ain't it?
Real Nazi coded.
But I wasn't. Never was.
Not even in 2007.
I do think about all the Busta Rhymes songs I used to listen to, and I definitely sang the N-word along with it. More than once. And that's...
Shame on you, Nice.
Yeah, I feel bad about that.
Shame on you.
Can you
In
believe...
your own car and everything.
So, two things. So, the MTV Video Music Awards are now...
I'll stop you right there. That's still a thing?
Okay, well, yeah. So, they're no longer the MTV Video Music Awards. They're just the Video Music Awards, and they air on CBS. At least this year they do.
Oh, okay.
And
I guess that makes more sense than it being on MTV. That's for sure. 'Cause
Right,
If they're going
yeah.
to put on MTV, they got to stop showing ridiculousness for a couple of hours.
yeah, exactly.
And who would want to do that?
So they did one of those like special awards for, you know, being in the industry for a long time. They used to call it like the Video Vanguard Award. I don't think that's what it's called anymore.
Gotcha.
But this year the honoree was Busta Rhymes. And it's just like, what kids watching the Video Music Awards in 2025 know anything about Busta Rhymes? So he comes out and he does this medley, and he is fucking gassed, like right off the bat, just having a hard time. And he does this medley of all of his songs, except for, believe it or not, Woo-Ha Got You All in Check. His first huge hit, doesn't even bother playing it on his, you know, honorarium performance. No Woo-Ha.
But also, okay, one, that's crazy. But what? I'm trying to think. What are the landmark Busta Rhymes videos?
Oh, well, his videos were groundbreaking because it was all Hype
Really?
Williams. He did the Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Could See, which was basically Coming to America. Dangerous, which was him in whiteface doing Lethal Weapon.
Oh my God, that's right.
And like they even did a bit in the performance
Who
where
was I thinking of? 'Cause
they shot it.
I remember this now.
They shot it with the fisheye lens, like all of the Hype Williams videos used to be back in the day. They did a little bit in the live performance where it was all fisheye.
All right, I was thinking of somebody else then. All right, fuck me. Fair enough. Video Music Awards on CBS. Hot damn.
Mm-hmm.
They should might as well have just streamed them.
Right. At this point, let TikTok have MTV.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're gonna
Make it
they're gonna
vertical.
retrain TikTok to be Nazi now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah.
They're like, no. We're gonna retrain the algorithm, get it to throw some slurs out like they did on Twitter.
We
What
do
else you got going
love
on,
the
Kelly?
slur machine, don't we, folks?
We really do.
So other than that, not much. Fucking AEW at a pay-per-view.
Yep.
Yeah, they did.
There was no other wrestling to talk about that day, too.
No, definitely not.
Literally. We're gonna...
There definitely was not a palooza.
I feel like I have gotten to the point where I've been so spoiled by the quality of AEW pay-per-views that I just take it for granted now. And, you know, normally I would want to be glued to the TV for the entire show. But, you know, over the course of 6 hours, I had 2 meals that I needed to make. And it's just kind of like, you know what? I'm sure it'll be great. I can go do this while this match is on. And it always is. It's always great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
Always
killer
deliver.
show. It was a banger show, kind of front
Yeah.
to back.
Well, the
Let's
front
see,
was
what
a
was-
little weak, but once Mark Briscoe did a tope and flung thumbtacks into the first 5 rows,
That
it,
was awesome.
it really heated up. Once MJF looked like he had his period,
Whew.
Would you believe that was the second bloodiest match that Max was in that weekend?
I would, because I know.
Because the fucking Mystico match in CMLL the night before. Oh boy, Mystico hit a gusher.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Under
Yes.
his mask, right?
Well, they ripped the mask.
They ripped the mask, so he's bleeding out of the mask onto the mask.
Just
Oh.
like he was damn near spraying.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
It was wild.
Well, now I gotta see. Let's see here. Mystico JF.
Yeah, good shit. I think the pay-per-view was really good overall. Thought the main event was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Briscoe and MJF was really good.
The Unified Championship 3-way was amazing.
That was fantastic.
No, it really was.
Okada and Takeshita, their stuff together was so good. And like Dorado was kind of the glue that held the match together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, he was. I think I used the term connect. He was the connective tissue. I think is what I said. Yeah, very much.
Going into it, people were like, why isn't this just Okada Takeshita? But then after the match, it's like, it was a star-making turn for Dorado.
Yeah.
Dorado.
Well, and you don't want to
Takeshita,
give away
Okada.
Takeshita Okada already.
Right.
No.
Right. And they had Don Callis on comms being like, oh, it's just bettering my odds for keeping it in the family.
Don Callis is so fucking good on commentary.
He's so good. Like my favorite part about Don Callis on commentary is that like while he's like as like his character's a piece of shit, and so he's a piece of shit. But even when he's piece of shitting, he can't help but be like, God damn, that was a good move.
He's always pointing out how great his guys' opponents are.
Yeah, always. Yeah, like he'll talk shit all day long, but then like he'll take a break from talking shit to be like, that was a phenomenal whatever. Also, that guy's a fucking idiot, you know?
Yeah.
He's always
Like
looking to
in
recruit.
a perfect world, the table is Bryan Danielson and Don Callis.
Bryan Danielson was having the time of his fucking life.
He was having a great time.
The idea that he had a gym bag with nothing but a plastic bag in it. He should have just pulled it from like his breast pocket like it was a pocket square.
Right.
Or he should have like pulled a giant hoagie out of the bag and then given the bag to Darby. And then like just handed the hoagie to Taz or something.
I would
Yeah,
love
that
that.
coffin match ruled too.
Yeah.
The coffin match ruled.
And then
Coffin match
Pac
was
showed up,
crazy.
and everyone was very confused.
It's
Yeah,
so
it took me
funny.
a minute to really. It took me a minute to figure out who the hell it
Yeah.
was because
Yeah,
he
same.
looks like Bizarro Pac. He didn't. He looked like nothing I'd ever seen.
He wasn't drenched in water, and he wasn't nude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he
he
wasn't
had a
just wearing his little
haircut.
panties.
He always looked, when he was shirtless in his gear with his hair, people always said that he looked like Gollum. But with the haircut, he looks like another member of like the Hobbit crew.
Yeah.
Just with one of those weird short haircuts. He's leveling
Short
up.
haircut, the short beard. Like, I didn't even know that Pac owned pants.
No, where'd he find those?
Like, even all his little vignettes or whatever when he was at his house wearing his little black panties, always nothing but the black.
I said that he dresses like a man who was formerly 400 pounds.
He really did.
He's still got that body dysmorphia. I get it, Pac.
Yeah. Pretty wild to see Beth Phoenix out there for a minute and looking awesome. Like,
Beth.
she's
Beth.
in such good shape. Beth. Such good shape. Good for her. Let's see. What can I look here?
Luchasaurus is back.
Luchasaurus is back.
Luchasaurus,
After
block me on
coming
Blue
back
Sky.
already.
He came back. He's back again. Luchasaurus back again.
Well, he was back as Kill Switch. Now he's back as Luchasaurus because he took his belt
True.
off.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's right.
And
That's
we're
right.
just gonna go back to 2019.
Hell yeah.
The good times.
Like, you know what? Yeah, we tried. We did the other thing. It was cool, and I like that they're like, yeah, we did the other things. It was cool, but now
It didn't work out.
we're gonna do this thing.
It is truly wild that AEW.
But it did. But, I mean, it did work
Should we
out,
get
right?
the little
I mean,
guy back?
Yeah.
They should. Love Marco Stunt. It is wild that we are so deep into AEW now that there's nostalgia bits. Getting Jurassic Express back together, it's nostalgic. It's wild.
It is.
Yeah, I think Jack Perry had a pretty good run post Jurassic Express, and Luchasaurus could have, but he got hurt. He could have been doing more weird. Oh, that's not true. He had a
He collapsed
a
a
run
lung.
with the. Yeah,
Yeah, he almost died.
yeah. But he had the TNT Championship run with Christian where he didn't get to hold the belt and shit. He had some good stuff.
Yeah, that was fun.
And yeah, Jack Perry's deathmatch phase was pretty cool with his homemade belt.
Yeah. Coolest TNT.
You know
belt.
what? Let's see him come out to some Tarzan Boy for a minute.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah. He deserves a face run after the whole CM Punk thing. We're ready to cheer that boy.
I never stopped cheering that boy.
Right.
I don't give a shit what he was doing. I'm like, king.
Yep. Hero. Jungle Boy was right.
Yep.
Yeah. Jungle Boy was right about everything.
Every time I see CM Punk doing some press or like a YouTube video or something, and he's
Wearing
in
a
a full 3-piece suit, and it's like, oh my God, what a loser. What an absolute embarrassment.
Hey, have you seen? I don't remember if I put this in the wrestling group chat. Do you know how long his mixed tag with his wife went?
I do.
The WrestlePalooza.
I do. I saw that it went 30 minutes.
Yep.
30 minutes?
And we're not talking like Omega Osprey 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We're talking mixed tag match with AJ Lee, who last wrestled in the 2010s.
Yeah.
That is too long for that match. Holy
Yes,
shit.
it is.
And we all saw the windmill spot, right?
yes.
Oh my God.
No. I didn't see anything from this, honestly.
Oh, let's see. Let's see if I can find it.
Oh, it's real bad. Like, I don't understand the logic of being like, all right, you're back from a 10-year plus layoff. Time to go an hour.
That's
Yeah,
crazy, man.
Look at her go. Look at her go.
What?
And
And
Becky,
oh, no.
Becky isn't doing
selling-
fucking fuck all.
Yeah.
Like, she's not trying to block or anything. She's just waving her arms around. Like,
she's
Oh,
literally
what is
doing.
this?
Yeah, she's literally doing the Bart Lisa hockey episode where they're just like, "I'm gonna swing my arms. If you happen to walk into my arms, that's your fault." Well, I'm
is
just
this
gonna
a
keep
thing
kicking.
she used to do that I don't remember?
No, this is not a AGA Lee signature that I remember.
She got the long chucks and the little shorts and everything. All right.
Yeah. Also, girl, you too old to be dressing like that.
I mean, she looks great,
Yeah.
but yeah, the
looks great.
the
Sure, yeah.
implication, right?
But also, she's in her 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know,
Time to
we,
not
look,
dress
we,
like that.
we all had to put the Jinkos away at some point, okay? We didn't like it. We had to do it. We didn't. None of us liked it, okay?
Mhm.
None of us liked it. We all wished we were still wearing them. They were the
Oh
best.
God, I'm still watching it, even though I took it off the screen. Why?
Speaking of women's wrestling, we got a new AEW Women's Champion.
Hell
Chris
yeah.
Super
Statlander
stoked for that.
beating Tony Storm out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah,
Love it.
I called Tekla pinning Tony, but any one of them could have won, and it would have been a good match. Good.
Yeah, and
Result.
whoever won, if it doesn't matter who Tony lost to, like it doesn't hurt Tony Storm.
No,
Like she's
No.
she's fine.
she doesn't
You know,
need
like,
the
I mean,
title
come
at this point.
And I think
Yeah.
it's good that they pinned Tony rather than
Yes.
just like, oh,
Yes.
Tekla took the pin or whatever.
That's
Right.
why I was saying Tekla was going to pin Tony, because I felt like it's too easy just to do the champion doesn't have to get pinned thing.
Yeah.
But no, like I've been a Stat fan from the beginning. I like her so much.
For
She's
sure.
she's just not the greatest on the microphone, but I might get there. She's got to work on that, but that's about it.
Thick
She's
like
got
a
a great
bowl of
look.
oatmeal.
She's strong. She's cool. I like her little buddy, Harley Cameron. Like, she's a good
Yeah.
time.
I miss when she used to give Stokely uppies.
But this has to end with Willow beating her, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I've seen people
Gotta.
suggest a heel Willow, but like not evil Willow, like the same Willow but heel.
Interesting. Okay.
Just like kind of that like sickly sweet, condescending, happy all the time.
Yeah, so love this for you.
Yeah.
Great. So
You know, if you just
happy
use a
for
little
you.
bit of positivity, maybe things will turn around for you, right?
yeah,
Just
right,
smile.
Right.
You know, you would look so much better if you smiled.
Right, exactly. No, it's gonna be good. I'm
Any
excited.
one of them in that division at this point could be champ, and it'd be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I was
women's
thinking
division is an embarrassment of riches.
it's stacked. It's really stacked.
I said to Mary,
Like I assumed that Willow was gonna beat Mercedes, but like I don't know if that's happening
Mhm,
anytime soon.
mhm.
So I think
No.
it's have Willow beat Stat instead.
No, she's not giving up a single goddamn belt until she beats Ultimo Dragon's record.
Yeah.
Right. I said to Mary, they've been doing all these 8 women tag, 10 women tags, and I feel like the person who has really benefited from them is Megan Bain, because she gets to get her shit in, but she doesn't have to carry an entire match or even,
Like a program.
Bump.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
but she's getting reps in. She looks great. It's benefiting everyone, really.
When are we getting women's blood and guts?
Bro. So, did you watch any of the Scrum?
Some of it. I haven't watched all of it.
I'm pretty sure someone asked about women's blood and guts. And Tony straight up said, it's none of the shows that we've already announced, because it has to be a special seating setup for the 2 ring setup.
Oh,
Makes
sure.
sense.
Yeah.
So It's going to be, if it happens, it's going to be a show that's not already announced. And they've done a...
But hell, they've just done them all in Dynamites before, right?
Right. They've almost
Yeah,
always
they
been
did
exclusively
most, if
TV.
not all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have not announced any Orlando show for the end of the year. And they've done Orlando the past 2 years. Around December, we did, I think it was the show after World's End, and then we actually got World's End last year. But no mention of Orlando so far. So I'm crossing my fingers, hoping Women's Blood and Guts happens, but
That'd be
either
awesome.
way, it'll be cool.
When's the Daily's Place shows coming up? That's soon, I think,
They've
right?
got one coming up in October, I think, and then they usually do the homecoming in January.
That's right. Yeah.
I would definitely
Big
be
time.
about going to a Daily's Place show one of these times.
It looks like a really fun venue for wrestling.
That's the thing. If they keep going back to these unique venues, if they go back to the 2300, if they go back to the Aragon,
The Aragon Ballroom looked awesome.
there's the
on TV.
one in Cincinnati that looked like a fucking Thunderdome, kind of. If they
Yeah,
keep
that was
going
cool.
back to those very specific venues, I would like to hit all of those.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah, I would go to the 2300 or something like that for sure. Because, dude, those crowds were bonkers. Bunch of filthy degenerates. It was great.
It was really shocking how little they leaned on the ECW of it all. I would have expected every show from that venue would have at least one former ECW guy show up.
You know, but the thing is, if it was a WWE show, they would have.
Right,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Like, it's just not the move, you know?
But all they
Instead,
did was
We discovered brand new kinks in Sandman Tony Storm.
the only people they brought back were Blue Meanie for Athena's entrance at Ring of Honor, and then Jerry Lynn, who already fucking works there.
Right. And they hung up Taz's jersey or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, Taz, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought for sure
But no.
Sandman would make an appearance because Tony did Sandman's podcast and came out with the cane and all that. But you know what? It's also fine that he didn't because,
It is.
you know, Hack
He
can't
had his
get
time.
around that easy these days.
Yeah, right.
And he's
what else?
probably
The tag.
Hack is probably a nightmare for HR these days too.
Oh my god.
Like we can't. Our insurance will not cover him.
Special liability waivers. And then the tag ladder match was bonkers, crazy. Bandito doing the moonsault with a ladder on him.
Fucking
Like, my
stupid.
god.
This was the most I enjoyed one of these kind of style matches in a while, and I think a big part of that is just like how diverse the body types of everyone is and like styles.
Yes.
Like it wasn't
Yes,
just a
lots
bunch
going
of
on.
flippy dudes. It
You
was
can
like,
say
hey,
that about AEW as a whole, just the diverse
Yeah.
body types.
it's like you got Brody in there, you got Hechicero in there. It's not just the regular ladder match dudes you see.
Yeah, no, really fucking cool. And I thought for sure that Bandito and Brody were just going to be transitional champions so the Bucks could win it again.
No,
But apparently not.
too over to take the belts off of them this soon. They're selling
Good for
shirts.
both them guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, who would have thought that team would work so well?
Right?
Like, it's awesome.
I remember the first time seeing that name in the brackets for the Forbidden Door Tag Team Tournament and just being like, what the fuck, Brodito? But that's all you needed. That's all you needed. Good to see Eddie back, even though the finish was botched, but
Yeah, that
that
match
sucks.
was not great.
No, because like Eddie takes an ass whooping really well. He sells really well. He does that thing really well. But like, this isn't a triumphant return. You know what I'm saying? He got his ass kicked. halfway missed his finish.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Not great. Not great.
And also the match CNC versus FTR, pretty good. But the
Pretty good.
choice to have Cope not only kick out of FTR's finisher, which has been pretty well protected their entire career, and then just to get one little tiny spear on one of them and win is a weird choice. I think you beat him. You beat him. Keep it going.
Right. Yeah. Right. Otherwise, kind of what do they do now?
Well, and then they killed Beth.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, now that's there you go. They won the match, but they gotta put hands on somebody. It's like they're gonna bring out Cash Wheeler's family.
Yeah.
They're gonna fight Cope's family. You know how Cash Wheeler feels about his family.
I love my daughter.
There was that one week. There was that one week Dax
called. I don't know, FTR ball.
Dax. He said something about my ugly wife and my stupid daughter.
Yes, that's right.
Or my ugly wife and my brat daughter. He healed on his family. One match that we haven't talked about is the trios match between the Demand and the Hurt Syndicate, which I'll watch that match.
Ruled.
I'll watch that match 100 times. I don't give a shit.
No, that match ruled.
Like, put belts on those boys and fast, please.
Yeah, I'm getting more and more sold on the Demand as it goes.
Yeah.
Ricochet bought them all jackets. That was nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am of the theory that Ricochet's jacket and now Toa and Khan's jackets, the sleeves don't actually work. They're not working sleeves. And if they are working sleeves, fucking prove it. Put your arm through the sleeve, one of you.
It's just anime bullshit is all it is.
Yeah.
Straight up. Because Ricochet is a big old nerd. And I bet those other two guys are too.
Yeah, we're going to look back on Ricochet's AEW run compared to his WWE run, very similar to the way Swerve has risen to the occasion.
Oh yeah, no, he's. I love shitty heel Ricochet. He's great, so good. And talk about the Gates of Agony. Like, we don't talk enough about how insane Bishop Khan's physique is. He looks like an old school Motu action figure. He's just, everything is so bulgy.
You want to talk about
Bobby
AEW
Lashley.
wrestlers that are cute? Yeah,
that man is not cute. He's scary looking.
You see those abs? He's pretty cute. He's pretty cute. Yeah, he makes Ricochet look like a fat piece of shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Get back in the gym, boys. Insane.
When he was still doing the... He's basically dropped his Samoan gimmick. Yeah, he's still Toa Leona, but he talks now. He doesn't just grunt. But when he was doing that gimmick and he was walking around with no shoes on, he always looked like he was walking around like a 3-year-old. Just like not bending his knees.
Yeah, like kind of like a waddle almost.
Stomping around like a pissed off 3-year-old.
Yeah. like you really didn't want to eat his corn.
Yeah. I got poopies in my pants.
That was killer. The championship match was killer. The lighting was really weird at the beginning, though.
That looked like they fucked something up and couldn't figure out how to fix it.
Yeah, because at first I'm like, okay, this is kind of different. Okay,
it's good for the ring announcements.
Yeah, but it's all right, it's kind of weird. All right. And then it just kind of kept going, and then even the spotlights moved. Oh, this isn't supposed to be this way.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, it
live
seemed
TV,
like they
man.
couldn't get the regular lights back up, and they're just like, "Fuck it, keep those on. We need something."
Yeah. I'm looking at, a panel which I'm sure has 17,000 sliders. Like, fuck.
Yeah,
The guy working the lights is the
Go
same
throw
guy.
Tony a rail. It'll be fine.
The guy in charge of the lights for the main event was the same guy running the teleprompter at the UN today.
Oh, that rascal. That rascal.
yeah. That match was awesome. Fletcher came out of it looking incredible, even in
Fletcher's
loss.
so
Mhm.
goddamn good.
Mhm.
So good.
Like they did the story perfect. He's not ready.
He
He's
just
not there
couldn't-
yet.
Just couldn't do it.
But maybe next time.
Yeah, right. Like nothing to be sad about. Did
Yeah.
a hell of a showing. Just couldn't. Like today wasn't your day, kid.
Nope. You talk
Good.
about an embarrassment of riches, and you look at this AEW roster. Thank God they got so many belts, because not everybody can be the world champ. And you look like you fantasy book 5 years in the future, and you're not even going to even scrape the number of guys that could be world champ in that amount of time.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Unless you're hot-shotting it every month. Because
That's great.
there's going to be another MJF run at some point, because he's still got that contract. There's going to be a Fletcher run at some point. Fletcher will probably win it from Ospreay at some point.
I
That
think so,
Swerve
yeah.
is going to get the belt. Any fucking Kenny Omega, Okada, fucking holy shit.
Hell, Darby's the last could fight his way to the
Darby!
top.
And
Yeah.
I think, and on that same note, I think you can go back to Mox anytime too.
Oh yeah, of course.
Anytime.
Of course.
Anytime.
because I don't
Not
think.
only can you go back to Mox at any time, you can make him do anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
He's
'cause
almost.
I don't think the Death Riders are going anywhere. I don't think there's like
Mm-mm.
an end game for this. I think it's just kind of like a Japanese style stable. They're just here. This is how it is now.
Yeah, and they'll eventually get cheered again, but
Mhm.
nothing will change really.
yeah,
And they gave Daniel Garcia something to do.
yeah. The eventual match between Garcia and Daddy Magic is gonna be a bloodbath, and it's gonna be incredible.
I love it. It was one of the first matches after Daniel Garcia turned and beat up Darby. And I think it was a tag match. It was Garcia and Moxley against whomever the fuck. And they won the match. Daniel Garcia actually got like the submission or the pin or whatever. And then afterwards, he wouldn't look at Daddy Magic, and Daddy Magic is just screaming at him. And it's like, bro, he fucking won. Shut up. Like, what's your deal? Why are you so mad? He changed his ideas.
Huh?
And he fucking won a match. So get off your high horse.
That's what you always said you wanted him to do.
Yeah.
But not like that, Danny. Not
Yeah.
like that. Not like that. It's got to be another way. Fucking love Daddy Magic. The only Canadian from the Jersey Shore.
Yep.
He's definitely got that Midwest, Chicago, maybe a little Wisconsin accent to him, even though he's Canadian.
Yeah, he's got a real blended palette
Mhm,
to his
mhm.
voice. You got those three colors and mix them together as well, Just whatever you got to do.
And AEW has trained me, and wrestling as a whole, to where if anybody is wearing white, they're gonna be bleeding. So whenever someone wears
absolutely.
white and they don't bleed, I'm shocked. Daddy
Yeah,
Magic
when,
in that
my-
white leather jacket.
Yeah, gonna be
My
red.
brother-in-law was over watching. He watched the last few pay-per-views. He's kind of getting into it. He's recognizing people now and shit like that.
Hell yeah.
And does the same thing I do whenever Bobby Lashley comes on camera. He's like, Jesus Christ.
yeah, yeah.
Because-
Yeah.
Like-
Bobby Lashley comes on camera, you go Jesus Christ, and then Shelton comes on camera and you're like, oh, there's fucking two of them? Jesus Christ.
yeah. It's like, my God. But I did the same thing when MJF comes out in his white pants with his tank top. I went, oh boy. And he's like, what? I go, he's wearing his white pants. He's gonna get real bloody.
The face team in the tailgate brawl were all wearing white tops, and I was like, oh hell yeah, let's go. Let's juice, ladies. And not one of them bled.
Yeah, that match ended up being pretty disappointing.
I think if they do that concept again, they need to do like that Dean show that they did out in front of All In. They need to literally do it in the parking lot. Have another ring, set it up in the parking lot. You can
make it a real tailgate thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like pull a bunch of fucking trucks up to it.
There's no barricade, it's just cars.
When Mina came running out on either it was a Dynamite or a Collision, carrying that cooler, obviously never having carried a cooler before in her life. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And I realized, I was like, oh, this is to promote the tailgate brawl. And then all over All Out, the commercials, all you see is Mina with the fucking cooler. It's like, we just need one shot. Can you please hold it upright?
Oh, tremendous. Love it. No, it was great. I had a great time with it. And I do love that they're like, hey, we're on HBO now. We got to say fuck a lot more.
Hey,
there.
Love goddamn afternoon pay-per-view. Done by 8
Love
PM.
an afternoon pay-per-view.
Love it.
Yes, so good.
I got into it a little bit on People with Blue Sky about show length because it's been a talking point with criticism for AEW. AEW is amazing, but the one thing you could probably criticize them about is the length of their shows. Being on in the middle of the day helps that tremendously.
Sure does, yeah.
It literally, we're all human. And we're all going to run out of gas at some point. The live crowd, people watching at home, you got to find that sweet spot. And even with the pre-show, it was 6 hours, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Still a little long, but I think that's getting close to the sweet spot. I like getting a lot for my money. But also, it is literally a shift at the wrestling watching factory.
Yeah.
And Kelly works there full time.
You
It takes
want
some real
people
dedication.
to be full of energy by the time that main event happens. So maybe 5.5. Don't go 7.
Maybe 5.5 maybe 5.5 and always in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Fuck, you can do it Sunday, that's fine. But
Yeah,
the
the
afternoon is where it's
afternoon
at.
is so good.
The other problem with AEW, and this is another embarrassment of riches, is there's no downtime. There's no fucking 15-minute bullshit backstage segment in between matches. There's no, 10 commercials, Snickers.
Well, shit, man. Even the the little video package they do in between matches, that's a relatively new addition.
Yeah. And there's rarely stinker matches that you can kind of check out during. So you got to be locked in. There was barely any time to take a piss or eat.
Yeah.
You can just pause that shit, though.
It's true.
It's the future, you know?
You could pause it, but then if you're watching it live, like, and communicating like in our wrestling thread, you don't want to necessarily be behind because then, it doesn't all match up. Watching it live is great. But yes, I agree.
Sometimes the boys gotta pee.
Sometimes you gotta pee.
Well, if there's one theme of this week's episode, everybody gotta pee.
Everyone's got to pee.
Don't hold your pee.
Don't hold your pee. That's bad for you, and you'll have to have a lot of. Trust me, you don't want dick surgery. You don't want that.
You just doing all right, Lee? Everything okay in there?
Yeah. So far, so good.
Good.
I got to go back for another cuff test next month. So
Oof.
I gotta be all right.
Bring your own lube.
I am absolutely going to. Yeah, that's a real fool me once, shame on you situation, you know? Not again. Don't fucking think so. Well, shit's good. Shit's good. Nice and strong. Good time.
Strong
Thanks for
like
asking.
bull.
Yes. So on that positive note, let's fucking land this bird.
Sure.
Let's see what'll happen between now and next time we get together. I bet it's gonna be cool.
Everything
it's
will
gonna
be fine.
great. But I said earlier this week, or maybe it was last week, who knows what is time, but just I remember a time when, you know, much like the robot chicken thing what you're talking about, like you used to be able to go weeks, if not months, and just not give a fuck about what the president was doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's like, the president gave a speech somewhere. Like, oh, okay, that's cool. You know, whatever. You know, it's fine. Like, just what's he doing? Just president shit? Just keeping this thing moving? All right, great.
Yeah,
Glad
truly-
to hear it. You know,
Truly one of the hallmarks of the Biden presidency is I really didn't give a fuck what he was doing at any point until he did that debate. And you're like, oh, God.
no.
Oh, God.
And now look what happened.
Hey.
Let's, everybody just keep your head on straight, and we'll be back next time at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central at youtube.com/panelsonpages. For Jason Nyes and Kelly Harris, I'm the good Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. We'll talk to you guys next week. Night. Love you. Bye-bye.
Did you mind if I did?
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Do you mind if I did? Did you mind if I did?
Fucking Google something.
Do you mind if I did?
Holy shit.
Did you mind if I did?
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Do you mind if I did?
I didn't want to say it.
Did you mind if I did?
What are you, some kind of bitch?
Whoa.
Did you mind if I did?
You fucking
Google ass bitch.
Do you mind if I did?
Why you keep bugging us, you two?
Did you mind if I did?
you fucking Google ass bitch.
That's it. Show's over. We're done.
See you next Tuesday.